Hello everyone, my name is Haven, and today I'm back with another reaction, this one being Unleash the Archer's Green and Glass. And in fact, I have two more after this too, so this is a 3-in-1 video. So, since, one, I am wanting to react to all three songs, and two, well, the album dropped, so why not, right? So I guess, yeah, here I am I'm gonna check out Green and Glass first. So, a little bit of context. If you don't know who Unleash the Archers are, by the way, they are a great band. I've been a fan of them for years now at this point, and I've never gotten to see them live, which pisses me off because there was one that I had an opportunity to go see this band, and I ended up not doing it because nobody wanted to come with me. And I'm one of those people that I don't really want to go to a show by myself. Like, that's just who I am. I get it, right? Like, I should just go without going with somebody else. But for me, it's just I feel awkward being by myself. It's like going to the park and being surrounded by, or it's like going to the fair, right? It's like going to the fair and being surrounded by people you don't really know, like it just feels awkward when you go ride a ride by yourself or whatever, it's just weird. At least it's weird for me. I mean, there's some people out there, I'm sure, that will gladly be by themselves and do all these activities. But for me, I'd like to at least have a friend, that way I can enjoy it with them and, we can discuss what we're doing, and just catch up too, but anyways, I went so off track there. But they, Unleash the Archers, they're a band from British Columbia, which is in Canada. And they are a melodic death metal band, which I would have never assumed. But and it says and traditional heavy metal. That I would believe, right? A lot of their music sounds like traditional heavy metal. And so far, they've dropped 6 albums. It's so weird saying 6 albums now because the 6th one just dropped. But yeah, they've been putting out music, and they got 4 EPs too. I love all the music. Honestly, I've listened to everything. I would say my favorite album is Demons of the Astral Waste. That's the one that got me into them, and I love that song, General of the Dark Army. If you haven't heard it, check it out. Definitely a good song. Time Stand Still is a good album, and Apex and Abyss, both great albums. I think I like Apex more than Abyss because Abyss is it's a sequel to Apex in a way, but I don't know, it didn't really hit right with me, but I still enjoy listening to it. But Apex, top of the tier stuff right there. Definitely check out Explorers, their EP. I will say that is a really good EP. I loved it. Other than that, yeah, I have some history with this band, and I am biased when I say they are really great, so you guys should definitely check out a lot of their older work if you, one, haven't, or two, you've never heard of this band, right? We're gonna check out Green and Glass, and because this is off their new album, and I'm just so excited to be able to check it out. And since I'm doing this reaction, I'll be able to actually listen to it, once I'm done reacting to these 3 songs, because I've been just holding off so bad. I just wanted to do these first, react to these songs first, and then check out the album, because that's just kind of how I am. I don't want to listen to an album and then go and do a reaction right after, because it's it just doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel genuine sometimes. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this. This video was created using AI with character models trained exclusively on a body of work license. Yeah, This definitely has that fantasy sound. Listening to it, I was like, it has a very familiar tune. Like I've heard the tune before, but overall, like it does give me fantasy vibes. Like this is definitely like something you would watch in like the 80s, right? Like one of those old 80s sci-fi films. Like it makes me think, I don't know what if it's a movie or a show, but it's like that episode of Family Guy at the end where like the dude's in the sand and everything, and he sees like this big bubble structure, and it was like making clones of him and everything, and it was like this machine comes up behind him and it's like, you know what you have to do, right? And then he like kills himself, and then like her face, like the person's face falls off, and you find out she's a robot or whatever. I don't know what that's from, right? But I know it's from Family Guy. That's what where I've seen it. But that's what it makes me think of, you know. It's just so crazy. Like, you know, Family Guy has so many good references. You can always, if you see something, you can just be like, oh, that makes me think of this episode of Family Guy. It's so great. I love it. Like Family Guy has shaped my childhood. And yeah, while I may not know what 90% of the references are because it's kind of before my time, once I do understand those references, it's like, oh, okay, that's where they got it from, you know. It's so great. I love it. But yeah, I mean, overall, like definitely gives like that Dune, like the 80s or whatever, you know, sci-fi films. It's so crazy, and I don't know. I feel like a lot of movies don't really do that anymore, you know, or they don't really even reference it much anymore. You know, I think probably the closest thing we have to that is probably the new Dune movies, right? Just slightly, but overall, I mean, so far I'm liking this. At first I was like, what? Where is this going? And then I was like, oh, okay, I like this now. So yeah, I mean, it's great stuff so far. So let's keep going. Ooh, to be continued. I love this. I love this video too. I love how janky it is because, like AI is, it's only gotten so far in terms of stuff like that. But I will say, I love this story in a way. It's like, hey, and this is obviously my interpretation of it. I feel like she's come there to warn them of the dangers of maybe what they're doing. Like maybe it's like the way their society is kind of going towards, and she's like letting them know, hey, this is what will happen if like this, bad things are going to happen. And they're just like, oh well, we don't care. They laugh her out of it, out of their city, like, oh, nothing's going to happen to us, and then like I imagine that eventually at some point bad things are going to end up happening, which is why there's the to be continued. But that's what I think, right? I could be completely wrong and the story could be totally different, but that's kind of what I was kind of getting from it. But overall, it was a good song. It's a very good song. I wouldn't say it's the best song in the world, but it's good in terms of Unleash the Archers, right? Like it's what you would come to expect from them. So I'm excited to hear these other two songs, so let's jump right over to those. Okay, so this one is called Ghosts in the Mist, and it's an official performance video. So based off of what I'm kind of seeing, this is going to be one of those videos where, like they are on tour or whatever. And, if you've ever been to a concert and you see those people up at the front, like taking videos and pictures and stuff like that, I think a lot of that is for like stuff like this, right? So it makes sense. So I guess without further ado, let's jump right into it. Let's see the real Unleash the Archers, right? Let's just see their day to day. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. She is so cute with glasses. And I didn't stop just to say that though. I just wanted to point that out. She is so cute with glasses. If you've ever watched her like Twitch streams and she like wears glasses. I don't know if she Twitch streams anymore, but when she did during COVID, like she'd wear glasses. It was like, I was like, damn, like this is like a whole side of her I've not seen. But overall, it's a pretty heavy song, right? But it's very emotional. And I just have to say, like the last song and this song so far, I'm just that much more eager to hear the whole album, because I'm already liking these two, and I imagine the last one I'm going to be doing is going to be just as amazing. I'm just so hyped. I can't wait to listen to this album a million times. So sorry, I just had to say that. Like I'm just hyped for this whole thing. Like this is great. Like I love this band. Like you don't really understand. Like I love Shadow of Intent. I love Lorna Shore, but in terms of like the heavy metal scene, I guess, or you almost want to put them in like a power metal like category based off like the subject matter that they tend to talk about, right? But they're obviously not power metal, but like they're just that one band that I love, and I think really, out of all the female led vocalist bands that I like, Unleash the Archers is by far the best one in my opinion. Like I mean, while The Warning's not metal, right? I like The Warning. I like Arch Enemy. I like The Agonist. I like Butcher Babies. You know. I like some In This Moment, you know, like I like a lot of female vocalist bands. It's so hard to say. I just want to say female, you know, I just want to say bands in general, but it's like to get my point across, I got to say that whole thing. But you get my point, right? Out of all of them, Unleash the Archers is like at the very top. Like I love this band, and I wish I could see them. I wish I could hear more of them. Like I mean, I can. There's like 6 albums and 4 EPs, but it's just not enough because like their music is just so good. I love the storytelling, to be honest. I love the storytelling. I love the subject matter. Like it's fantasy, but it's not like goofy. I don't want to say like goofy power metal fantasy, but I mean there are some goofy like power metal fantasy, but like I don't know, it's just something about the way they do it that just stands out to me. Like Rhapsody of Fire is good. I like the way they do things, and there's probably a few others that I can't even think of right now. Like the way they do it, it's good, but it's the way Unleash the Archers does it. I love the way they do their music. And that's why I keep coming back for more, because it's just so powerful. I think it's her voice. It's what makes it so much better, you know? And that's just what I think, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm not comment baiting. It's just, do you guys agree? I just want to know. You know, if you don't, then let me know who you think is better in terms of being female-led vocalist, band, whatever, you know? Let me know. But let's go back a little bit and let's keep going. All right, so that was Ghosts in the Mist. That was such a good, powerful song. I love their powerful songs. It's always motivating in a way, you know? But yes, I can't wait to hear this last one. I'm excited. And then I'll finally get to listen to the album. You know, I bet you some of you probably would have been like, hey, why not just do a reaction to the album? And I feel like I just don't know how to do that, to be honest. I mean, let's be real. Like, I listen to a song, say, oh, it's a great song, and then listen to the next one. It just seems kind of boring, right? Like, I mean, if I was like in music theory or something like that, then it'd be a little bit better because then I could explain the nuances of every song, right? But I'm not. Maybe I should have been. Maybe I mean, I still can, right? I could just go to college and do music theory, I guess. But I'm not going to right now because I just want to sit here and appreciate music for what it is, not deconstruct it. So I'm not going to do an album reaction. I mean, I could, if you want, I could just tell you what I think of the album, like after I've listened to it, maybe, you know, do a follow-up video or something. Who knows? But onwards to the next one. I cannot wait to hear it. So upon realizing this, I don't know why, but apparently I have one more after this. For some reason, I forgot that they dropped a song like a day before the album dropped. So there will be one more after this. One more. But this one is Seeking Vengeance. So I'm excited to hear it. I bet you it's going to be badass, just like the other ones. So let's get started. I love this dude's screams. I love his screams. I think it's besides her, like, you know, her vocals, his screaming is just so on par. I love it. I just love his like the I don't know if it's just the way he does it, right? But like I just love his. You know, like we all have our favorites. Like for me, I like Ben Dewar, I like Will Ramos, I like CJ McCree. I love all their, you know, their vocal styles. But his, I don't even know this dude's name. I should know his name. In fact, it's Grant. Grant is the one. Yeah, because I'm looking at the Wikipedia. Grant is the one. He's the one doing the growls. Man, his shit's on top. Like I love it. So keep going. All right. So that was Seeking Vengeance. It was a pretty good song, I will say. It's not, I mean, I love the energy of it, right? Like, great energy. But I mean, for this one, I would say it was all right, right? Nothing too crazy, nothing too added, like, just whoa, you know? But it was still a fairly good song. So we got one more. And let's see if this one just blows it out of the park, right? Hopefully it does. And then I can finally listen to this whole album. Alright, so this one's called Blood Empress. And I feel like it's already going to be a banger, just based off of the name. So let's just jump right into this. Gotta say, not bad so far. Not bad so far. I am loving this. I love her makeup, but I will say it's just so off-putting. Her, like, whatever she's got over her lips. I don't know. I don't want to say it's like lipstick. I feel like it's probably like something like to tone down the color in a way, but it's like too light. It doesn't really match her skin tone, and it bothers me so much. Every time I see her mouth, I'm just like, girl, do something with that mouth, because like it's just so distracting. I mean, I'm not into makeup or anything, but I mean, I know well enough that I'm like, you know, because, you know, when you're around enough people, especially women who do makeup, you kind of pick up on some things, right? At least in terms of like style and whatnot. But, it's just bothering me so much. Like, just fix it. But other than that, I love it's like her hair. It's so weird when it's slicked down the way it is. Like, I don't know if they have like gel or something like that, but it looks so weird. But it's like weird in terms of like in a good way, right? Like I feel like it matches the outfit or the costume or the character she's going for. But yeah, everything else. The song, it's good. So let's keep going. Okay, I think I was wrong about the hair. Yeah, maybe it was just me. I think it's just the way it's like pulled back, I guess. It's just weird. I don't know. But sorry. Let's keep going. All right. So that was Blood Empress. Now I can finally listen to the album. Finally. I know, I mean, I could have like recorded this way sooner, but I'm so bad when it comes to like sitting down and recording, so that's why it's taken me up until now to do it. But you know what? The wait is worth it finally. So I can't wait to hear it. So, what do you guys think? Do you like the songs? Do you like the band? And if you do, if you're familiar with them, if you're a fan of them as well, let me know what your favorite album or EP is, because I'm always interested in knowing what, other people's thoughts. I think we can come together and discuss music in the comments, right? So I guess with that being said, hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.